is Coach Wright from Functional Flex, Team FFLEX, six-figure fit coach. Today what I want to talk about is macro tracking, flexible dieting, okay? So if you've paid attention to my content for any length of time, you know Coach Wright is all about the macro tracking, all about the flexible dieting, right? You can achieve your goals, ladies and gentlemen, whether it be fat loss, weight loss, muscle building, contest prep, eating a flexible diet. So for those of you that don't know what a flexible diet is, it is a diet that allows you to have a variance of foods. You're not stuck on a one meal plan that you eat 7 days a week. You're eating whatever you want as long as you can fit it into your macronutrient goals. Your macros are proteins, carbs, fats, and fibers. All that is for a different video. What I want to talk about today is somebody who is already doing macro tracking. You've been paying attention to your macros, you're doing your daily goals, you're tracking in MyFitnessPal or something like that. What you need to do to make sure that you can hit your numbers is you need to plan in advance. See, a lot of people have a hard time with hitting their numbers when they initially start doing tracking, or maybe they set a new goal, they got a new set of numbers. They're not sure what foods are going to fit those numbers. They're not sure what foods they should be eating in order to hit those numbers. And they're going throughout the day trying to fit different things in, and they're finding themselves over the numbers, under the numbers. They're just having a hard time. It's taking a lot more time than it should. What you need to do if that's you is you need to plan in advance a day ahead. So what I say is, okay, if tonight is Tuesday night, you want to make sure you hit your macros on a Wednesday, tonight plan out most of your macros for the day, right? If we plan out most of our meals for the day in advance the night before, then in a sense, you are going to be able to hit those numbers much more accurately throughout the day. Now this doesn't mean that you can't leave yourself some wiggle room for some other stuff. If you want to have a different treat or you want to fit some other kind of food in, sure. But if you plan a bulk of your food, let's say 80% for that day, that's going to result in you having 80% of your macros already accounted for. That means you don't have to guess. That means you don't have to try to find something. It doesn't mean you have to crunch a bunch of numbers in the day. It means it's already planned ahead. Most of the time, for most of you out there, you already know what you want to have for lunch. You already know what you want to have for dinner. If the coworkers want to go out to fucking Chipotle's, you already know you're getting the chicken bowl when you go, right? So you can put it all in advance, the night ahead of time. That means when you go get out there, you get to eating throughout the day. Your macros are already tracked. You're ahead of the game. Easy stuff to do. Then you just open your diary, your food diary on your tracking app, and you look at what you're doing, and boom, game over. Leave yourself a little flexibility. I'd say about 20% for if you want something different, something comes up, maybe you want to go out, do something, whatever, it doesn't matter. Leave yourself some flexibility. Plan 80% of your foods out in advance the night before, and then have 20% of that day be whatever happens, go with the flow with it. This is going to change the game for most of you out there. Trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, again, flexible dieting works for people on contest prep, works for people trying to burn fat, lose weight, works for people trying to build muscle. Any goal you have, flexible dieting, macro tracking will work. So if you don't know what that is, make sure you figure that out. You can go to my website, teamflex.com, teamfflex.com, and I'll teach you about macros for free on my 7-day trial. Okay? It's important that you know how to do this. This is the type of dieting that's sustainable for long term. You can also get my free ebook on my website, teamflex.com/enter-the-macro. It's going to tell you exactly how to get started. This is a starter's guide to macro tracking, okay? It's totally free. You should totally take advantage of this. Any of you out there that have ever done a diet, you know a diet has an ending. This is a lifestyle. This gets you results. This takes you where you want, and you get to keep them in the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. How about you stop trying to beat the New Year's resolution with the same damn goal every year, and you just get that shit done. That's how you do it. Flexible dieting. I hope this tip was helpful to you, ladies and gentlemen. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. If it was, subscribe to my channel, please, if you made it this far, and let me know how this goes, okay? Let me know how planning ahead and the night before changes the game for you to hit your goals. Thank you for watching. Coach Wright is out.